Hello YouTubers, it's Max and Daryl. We're back to do a second year bike review. I've got some hours on these bikes now. I've got 55 hours on the TE300i and 30 hours on the FE350. The biggest notable changes from last year, which I'm pretty excited about, I'm hopeful that it's going to be very noticeable, is I sent my suspension on both bikes back to Creft Moto to get some revalving done and spring rate changes in the front. I wasn't totally happy with the suspension last year, although it definitely was a big improvement from stock, but I wasn't happy with it. So best thing to do is send it back and try again. Pretty much got the same stuff on here that I had on last year. I got the biggest thing back here is your post connector protector from the back there, so you don't break your posts off where you mount on your chain guard. That's pretty important when you're in the rocks and stuff. I got the Polar Sport ignition cover on there for protection. The Emperor skid plate. Did some graphic changes and some plastic changes this year. I went to the black rad shrouds and basically did some different deckling with Lime 9. Lime 9 looks after all my deckling. Very strong graphics kits, and they look really good. Just some simple things like I got the front disc mud guard on the front. Got some AS3 products out of the UK on here. Got the levers. Very happy with the levers. Haven't broke a lever to date. Knock on wood. I guess got some bleeders from them for the front forks. It's good quality, so I thought I'd give them a try for the bleeders as well. Scott steering damper, BRP handlebar mounts. It raises the bars up a little bit. I like my bars a little bit higher than most probably. Moving around to the front tire, I've still got the Shinko MX 216 fat tire in the front. It's a new one I had sitting in the garage, so I thought I'd throw it on for another season here at the start of it anyways. Not sure that I'm totally happy with the tire. I find it's a little wide for really digging in the corners. But I'm going to continue using that one here, and I got some other tires I'm going to compare them to for trialing this year. On the rear, I have the Shinko 525 cheater with soft nitro mousse. I'm very happy with this tire. It does wear fairly quickly, but it's really good traction. Also got the full exhaust system on the FE350. I got the 4.1 exhaust tip with the full header piece. Rear disc protector. Got the Henson clutch cover. If you look at this closely, 30 hours on this bike, there's not even any wear points on that clutch cover. Very durable. Pretty happy with that. Put the fan on here, always for extra cooling. We get pretty hot summers here in Kelowna, British Columbia, so you definitely want all the help you can get. Down here, I've gone with the AS3. You see it in there. There's a spacer plate, the AS3 oversized impeller with the spacer plate to get a little more water flow. Moving over to the TE300i. Same thing, suspension upgrades. We're going to try the stiffer spring rate in the front and some revalving. Hopefully they got it right this time for me. Same thing here. Got the front disc mud protector on the front. I'm going to go with a different tire this year. I'm experimenting with this Michelin Starcross soft in the front. I just find it's more narrow, in hopes that it's going to dig and grip a little harder in the corners and stuff and keep me on the trail a little better. LED headlight in the front, AS3 levers, AS3 bleeders in the fork, same as the other bike. Again, I've gone with the Scott's Tearing Damper, BRP handlebar mounts. And same on this bike, black rod shrouds this year, different look. Lime 9 did a great job on my graphics once again. And for protection down here, I have the Emperor wraparound skid plate. As you can see, no dents in my pipe. Very durable skid plate. It is a little heavier, obviously, than some, but for me, having to deal with dented pipes all the time and stuff would be a nightmare, so I'll take the extra weight for the protection. Same with my rad guards here. They're also Emperor Racing. Also have the plastic Polar Sport ignition cover protection. And the same thing on the swing arm here. I got that post bridge there to protect your mounting points from breaking off. There you have it. I'm also going to do some experimentation with the rear tire this year. I picked up these Starcross Michelin medium rear tires. I'm going to give them a try this year. Once I wear out these shingles, these are going on. So Starcross 5 mediums. So having 50 hours on this bike, the TE300i, and 30 hours on the FE350. The TE300i is my favorite bike. It's well-rounded, versatile. You can use this bike for anything. You can use it for fast GNC, you can use it for single track, hard enduro. This bike is virtually bulletproof. You don't have any issues with stalling on this thing. You can keep it running on the steep inclines, or if you're having trouble on a hill or something, you can keep it running a lot easier than the 4-stroke. It's got basic tractor power, and it's also got the hit when you need it too. So if I was to pick a bike, if I was only allowed to have one, it would definitely be the TE300i. The FE350, love this bike too. This is a great bike. I just find it's not as versatile. It's not, I mean, I use it in the same terrains as I use the 300, but I find it's just, it's a little harder to keep running sometimes when you're going slow or you're in some real tight stuff. So having said that, I've gone with, I changed the sprocket configuration a little bit to try to help with that this year. We'll see if it works. So I've stuck with the stock 52 tooth rear, but I've gone with the 12 in the front, which is equivalent to basically 3 teeth on the back. So I'm hopeful this bike will perform a little better in the real tight stuff. But this is a sick bike too, though. I mean, you know, there's nothing bad about this bike. It's just, you know, I'm kind of spoiled, and I got 2 of them to play with, which is kind of nice to get a different feel. But having said that, 2022, this is my choice right here, the TE300i. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.